So tell me about the relationships you had with people in England.
When we were younger, we were quite close, but due to pop media and things like that, I used to get made fun of a lot for not knowing, who Robbie Williams was, he's a major superstar there. But now, not that many people go to university, even though it's quite cheap since it's heavily subsidized by the government. My best friend, though, she unfortunately is a single mother. She's had her first child, and a lot of the teenagers nowadays have babies without being married because they will receive benefits from the government. So the government will pay for housing, will give them money for food, and will provide education, and of course, healthcare is free.
So this was common amongst teenagers in England.
It's basically an epidemic, unfortunately.
So you think like the upcoming generation is going to be full of people without like both mother and father?
Yes.
Okay.
As they're trying to beat the system, and there's cases of women with children who make up to £70,000 just from the government, which is over $100,000, and they do not have to work because it's their human right.
Right, so they're abusing the social system. Do you think this is a result of the current government that England has?
Most definitely.
Do you think this is like a negative effect for the country and the youth that will be brought up?
Yes. Looking at the youth compared to my mother's generation, it's completely different. Unfortunately, there's many, many immigrants who come into the country illegally from Europe. Right now we're experiencing a lot of Romanians and Polish immigrants because they want our system, they want our benefits.
So what do you think is going to happen to the youth when they grow up that, with their parents, like, abusing the system and everything, or their moms? So what do you think is going to happen to them when they grow up?
They're very unmotivated, and they do not want to go to school. They don't want jobs. They're just very unmotivated.
All right. That's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate situation that England has there. I mean,
Yes.
you'd think, they have it together, but, apparently they don't.
Not really, no.
So, are you glad you, grew up here instead of there? Do you think you would have ended up that way if you grew up there? You went to the high school there or, university there?
That's a good question. Maybe not, just because my parents would have definitely sent me off to private school.
Right.
So I would have gone through the private school because, unlike here, the public school system is very low.
So now it becomes an issue of kids who went to private school, whose parents could afford to go to private school, grew up in a normal situation rather than kids who went to a public school, got messed up their lives. And then it comes to a point where, who has enough money to put their kids through private school, right? So it now becomes an issue of kids messing up their lives based on their economic status, right?
Yes, very much so. And another issue is the drinking age is 18.
Yeah.
So a lot of kids just do what we call binge drinking.
Right.
And it's a major issue in Europe. England is actually known as the armpit of Europe.
Just like New Jersey.
Exactly.
It's the armpit. Okay. That's cool. All right, Holly. So thanks for letting me take time out of your work.
You're welcome.
And, all right, whatever. Bye.